Welcome everyone. Today we are going to explore adjectives and adverbs. Let's learn how to describe people, animals, and actions together. First, let's answer a simple question. What is an adjective? We use adjectives to describe nouns such as people, animals, and objects. An adjective tells us what something is like, giving us more information about a noun. For example, it can tell us the color, size, shape, or feeling of something. When describing people, we can say a kind teacher. For animals, we can say a fluffy rabbit. And for objects, we can say a shiny star. Now, what is an adverb? We use adverbs to describe how something is done. An adverb tells us how an action happens. Most adverbs are formed by taking an adjective and adding ly to the end. For instance, start with the adjective quiet, which describes a noun. Add ly to quiet. This gives us the adverb quietly, which describes how an action is performed. Let's look at how adjectives turn into adverbs. If the adjective ends in the letter y, change the y to an I before adding ly. Study the table to see how adjectives change their spelling. Cheerful becomes cheerfully, creative becomes creatively, easy changes to easily, happy changes to happily, noisy becomes noisily, patient becomes patiently. Let's see where these words go in a sentence. In example 1, we look at adjectives after the verb be. We can put the adjective after the verb be, or we can put the adverb after the main verb. For the adjective, we say, my little sister is creative. Here, creative comes right after is. For the adverb, we say, she draws creatively. Here, creatively comes after the verb draws. In example 2, we see adjectives before the noun. We can put the adjective before the noun, or we can put the adverb after the verb phrase. For the adjective, we say, my big brother is a polite shopkeeper. Polite comes before the noun shopkeeper. For the adverb, we say, he serves customers politely. Politely comes right after the phrase serves customers. Now, for example 3, remember that some adverbs do not end in ly. Watch out! A few common adverbs are irregular and do not follow the standard ly rule. Saying he studies hardly or she runs fastly is incorrect. Instead, the correct way to say it is, Leo is a good student. He studies hard and runs very fast. Now it's your turn. It's time to practice. Look at each picture and use the adjective given to complete both sentences, one with the adjective and one with the adverb. Question 1 uses the word careful. Look at the picture and let's use careful and carefully to fill in the blanks. For the adjective, we say, Sam is a careful cashier. He checks the prices of every item. For the adverb, we say, Sam checks the prices of every item carefully. Question 2 uses the word cheerful. Look at the picture and let's use cheerful and cheerfully. For the adjective, we say, the clown is very cheerful. He makes everyone laugh. For the adverb, we say, he performs magic tricks for the audience cheerfully. Question 3 uses the word efficient. Look at the picture and let's use efficient and efficiently. For the adjective, we say, the nurses are very efficient. They help many patients every day. For the adverb, we say, the nurses work efficiently to help all their patients. Question 4 uses the word fluent. Look at the picture and let's use fluent and fluently. For the adjective, we say, tour guides are usually fluent in several languages. For the adverb, we say, they speak different languages fluently to help tourists. Question 5 uses the word happy. Look at the picture and let's use happy and happily. For the adjective, we say, Biscuit is a very happy dog. He loves going to the park. For the adverb, we say, Biscuit always runs around the park happily. Question 6 uses the word attentive. Look at the picture and let's use attentive and attentively. For the adjective, we say, scientists need to be very attentive when doing their work. For the adverb, we say, they carry out their experiments attentively. Well done! You have finished the lesson on adjectives and adverbs. Let's remember what we learned today. Adjectives describe nouns like people, animals, and objects. Adverbs describe how something is done, and we usually add ly to most adjectives. Just watch out for special cases. Words ending in y change to ily, and some adverbs are irregular, like hard and fast. Great job today!